Rock's ready to lay the smackdown.
The following contest is a casket match and is for the WWE Championship. Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion, The Rock!
Third-generation star who is born for WrestleMania. Now think about this, The Rock main evented WrestleMania 15 at the age of 26. Yeah, but from the moment he stepped foot in WWE, WrestleMania was The Rock's destiny. The legend is here!
And his opponent from Death Valley, weighing in at 305 pounds, The Undertaker!
Great striking and MMA skills. The reckoning has just arrived. I'm going to say his opponent made a big mistake by just showing up tonight. Well, he's facing one of the most dominant competitors of the Attitude Era, The Rock. Any era, for that matter, Cole. Lots of competitors in the back dream for a shot at this title.
There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket. After closing the casket lid shut, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin.
No count out or disqualification in this one. The only way to win is to put your opponent in a casket and shut the lid. Pinfalls and submissions mean nothing.
Hard for the focus to not be on the casket because this environment is all about embracing chaos and horror.
Dumped onto the casket.
Saw it coming.
Step up for the leg sweep.
Nicely done.
Simple but effective side headlock takeover. Really wrenching it. position to be caught in here. Oh, right onto the casket. That had to hurt. And he stonewalls The Rock. No clue what he hopes to find down there.
The Undertaker looking to bury his opposition, and he just found the weapon for the job.
Looks like he's ready to bust some heads with that sledgehammer, gentlemen. God, disturbing impact.
Great awareness by the dead man.
Someone's final resting place looming ringside. Corey, what's going through the mind of these superstars?
Well, there has to be a certain level of fear setting in about now, Cole. A fight or flight feeling. The mental torment and a vision of a casket lid shutting on you is going to be hard to shake.
He's taking this to the floor now. Oh, what a big uppercut.
Suplex! Off the ropes. Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut.
Caught with a lariat. Showing Taker that he's maybe not so intimidated by him.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense that opened people's eyes to The Rock.
This one's close to over. Can they get him? Yeah, into the casket.
Close the lid. Doing the...
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Heads out, and he has all the time he wants. Oh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
Caught square by the haymaker.
He saw it coming, taking advantage. Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want.
Dropped face first onto the casket.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Determination in his eyes, and now a kendo stick in his hands.
Oh! He must have seen that coming.
Oh, it gets put into the barricade.
Unpacks a well-placed punch.
The Rock wrenching the arm, kick to the...
Oh, and a DDT by The Rock. Oh! Undertaker DDT. Uh-oh. With the counter. Tossing them into the casket. Close the lid, close them.
Track.
They survive.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
Taking this to the floor. Driven into the barricade. Oh, lifting them up. That'll do it. Oh, man. He may be in a bad way here.
The Rock just lighting him up with that electric offense. Boom! Delivers the leg drop.
Axe handle.
Side headlock applied. Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
That may be the final blow that puts him in the casket.
No, get out of there. Desperately trying.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? Out of the ring, what's his plan here?
Pile driver on its way.
Sit out, pile driver. Uh-oh. Counter by The Rock.
Oh, no, this one's as good as done.
Darkness is soon to follow. We've got a strong...
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. And he heads out of the ring. No countouts, no worries.
Watch the quickness on this.
Snap suplex. Being carried around with ease.
Powerbomb into the casket.
Trying to close the lid.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
Taking it outside the ring now. Getting carried around. Bad spot to be in.
Dropping their opponent into the casket. This could be over soon. Doing their best to...
They did it. They survived for now.
Going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
And he's taking this to the outside now.
Big time clothesline. Good grief.
The body is starting to fail at this point.
Not what you want to see by any means. Looks like The Rock is feeling it.
The Rock has him hooked. Boom. He might be moments away from taking that eternal nap. Just have to get him to the casket and shut the lid.
Just bashing them with that hammer. Clearly waiting for that. Boom.
Nice. Oh, man, meeting the barricade.
Uh-oh. And that prevents Undertaker's attack. My goodness, did you hear?
Here it comes.
The Rock with a rock bottom. They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in? Double axe handle.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Ooh, right to the face. Ow!
And he has free reign to the outside with no countouts to worry about. Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent showing close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? This one is headed outside, guys.
And he has no regard for anyone else. now that he has the sledgehammer in hand.
And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver.
I don't know how these men keep going.
They gotta be close to running on empty by now.
He's outside the ring now.
Hope he's got a plan. A bit of provocation from The Undertaker.
And an elbow.
Lands an elbow.
Rock looking far from great right now. Big opportunity to beat the Great One. The time has arrived to rest in peace. Tombstone! You can say he's on life support already. Just got to get him in the casket now.
Off the ropes.
It's demoralizing to see The Rock in trouble here.
An unfamiliar spot for the Great One.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
Call your shot over the left field wall. Somebody's thinking about swinging for the fences.
Stomping down.
Big time spine buster. Could lead to a big time win.
The most electrifying man in sports entertainment, striking like...
Uh-oh. About to hit. Rock bottom.
Now's as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
All eyes focused on this absolute war. It doesn't get more masterful than this. And you can tell there are cruel intentions in mind right now.
This is getting scary now. No one can survive this much. And that was a hell of a DDT there. The Rock now has a leg up in this match.
Showing exactly why he's the Great One. Oh, and landing with the double axe handle. The whole WWE Universe is smelling what The Rock is cooking.
Tossing them into the casket. Close the lid, close the lid.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent Doomsday here.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Moves outside. What's the plan here?
Boom. Oof. Kick finds it.
Muscled into the casket.
Close the lid, win this thing, win it.
And we've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting back.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. He leaves the ring, and there's no countouts in this one. The Rock setting him up for the
By the People's Champ.
This is it. Can he get him over to the casket and slam the lid?
Oh! My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that.
Oh, man.
Ooh, every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation.
When you're in an atmosphere like this, when you can't hear yourself think because the crowd's so loud, you find a way to do superhuman things. That's what these combatants are doing here. Big clothesline.
Range down an elbow in retaliation.
One reversal after another. These two are reading each other's minds. Can't prepare your face for that.
And now I see some blood on the Undertaker's face. What a face buster!
Down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer. Ooh. And he's ready to throw out all decorum in this one. Bang! One wicked attack after another. Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
Undertaker needs to head this assault off with the pass.
Undertaker's really being tested here. Uncorked the clothesline to deny that maneuver.
Tossing them aside. Setting him up for the flatliner. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Clearly thinking a steel chair is what's needed right about now.
Fist directly to the gut. The Undertaker with an ominous gaze toward his opponent. The dead man lining up his next victim moments away.
I think Undertaker's opponent's about to take his last ride.
Last ride! This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing. Showing off their deadlifting prowess and just
Tossing them aside. He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
He's looking to absolutely destroy his opponent with that chair.
The Rock with a great dodge.
He climbs into the ring.
I wonder if he can smell what The Rock is cooking.
And he'll leave the ring for this next stretch.
He'll take things into the ring.
What could The Rock be looking for?
He's positioning himself, closing in.
From the top rope.
Look out below!
It doesn't matter if you're on the outside of the ring. There is no place safe when you face such a risk taker. Holy, meet the barricade.
He reverses it.
Double leg step through. Uh-oh. You know what's coming next.
Legendary Scorpion.
And the sharpshooter is applied.
And the tap out isn't going to do anything. This is just torturous now. The WWE Universe is showing their appreciation for the action they're seeing.
It has been an absolute war out there. These superstars' efforts are not lost on this crowd.
Put in a position now.
This superstar's lifeless body.
Close the lid and win the match. And his torso continues to be targeted. Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle of wills here.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
And this one might be headed ringside.
Ooh, a vicious
vicious shot right to the dome. Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Enough already. Big punch to the body.
To injury with that hammer.
Oh my gosh, what impact. A great one with the float over. Float over into the DDT. Tossed back into the ring.
And the DDT.
The Rock with the most electrifying move in all of entertainment.
People's elbow.
He's got him on the brink of defeat. Put him in the casket and shut the lid. Oh no, into the casket.
Close the lid and it's over.
Trying to close the lid, this is going to be tough. And that, my friends, is all she wrote.
What a victory.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, The Rock!
What a shift into the tides with this championship match.
He rose to the occasion and is adding champion to his resume.